We're rolling right along. 149 pounds. I will tell you my second round matchups right now. Shane Van Ness. I have him wrestling Jacob Frost. David Evans against Casey Swiderski. Shane Van Ness, I have him beating Jacob Frost. David Evans versus Casey Swiderski. I have Casey Swiderski moving on, which sets up for an exciting matchup between Van Ness and Swiderski. I'm telling you, the Cowboy fans that are bitching about seeds, y'all have a golden opportunity in many weights. You have a golden opportunity in many weights to take care of business against Penn State. Put them up. I was about to say put up or show out. No, that's not the saying. Put up or shut up. You know? Maybe that's the saying. Either way, it doesn't matter. I am cheering for Casey Swiderski in that match. We'll get to that later, though. Coy Biskins versus Carter Young. I have Coy Biskins beating him. Chance Lamer. I have him beating Joseph Zargo in the first round against Colin Guy. And then I have Colin Guy moving on to the quarters to wrestle Coy Biskins, which will be a good match. They've had to wrestle. This is probably the fourth time, unless someone did not wrestle at some point, which probably did happen. Either way, I have Cross Wasilewski wrestling Caleb Rachi in the second round, and I have Caleb Rachi moving on to the quarters. He wrestled pretty well at the Big 12s. There he is. Lachlan McNeil, I have him wrestling up against Caleb Tyus. And, yeah, I have Lachlan McNeil winning to get to the quarters against Caleb Rachi. I'm telling you, chaos must ensue. I will be so happy. Ethan Styles, I have him wrestling Aiden Valencia in the second round. And I have Aiden Valencia beating Ethan Styles. I believe Ethan Styles is where he is in the bracket, and he will lose in the second round is what I believe. Ryder Block versus Jackson Joy. I have Jackson Joy moving on. We'll go back to the top here. Shane Van Ness versus Casey Swiderski. Based on what I said, you might think I picked Swiderski. Shane Van Ness will win this match. I do believe it will be a great match, though. And it's going to be freaking hectic in that arena. Coy Biskins versus Colin Guy. I have Coy Biskins moving on to the semis to meet up with Shane Van Ness. Caleb Rachi and Lachlan McNeil. I have Lachlan McNeil winning that match. Aiden Valencia and Jackson Joy for the last quarterfinal. I have Jackson Joy moving on. And then I have Shane Van Ness beating Coy Biskins to get to the final against Jackson Joy, who beats Lachlan McNeil. And I have selected Jackson Joy to be the champion at 149 pounds. Shane Van Ness gets taken down and ridden out and hopefully cradled. A pin would be awesome, Jackson Joy. Okay, I'm going to go to the blood round now. Ethan Styles versus Colin Guy. I picked Colin Guy, Ethan Styles. No All-American for you, bud. Caleb Tyus and Casey Swiderski. I picked Casey Swiderski. Caleb Tyus. Sorry, bud. Carter Young and Aiden Valencia. I picked Aiden Valencia to All-American over Carter Young. Jacob Frost and Caleb Bracci meet up. And I picked Jacob Frost to All-American. Colin Guy versus Casey Swiderski to see who goes for fifth. Or to see who goes for seventh, I guess is what that would be. I have Casey Swiderski winning that match. Aiden Valencia versus Jacob Frost. I have Aiden Valencia going on. And I have Colin Guy beating Jacob Frost for seventh. Casey Swiderski versus Lachlan McNeil. I have Casey Swiderski moving on to the third place match against Coy Biskins who beats Aiden Valencia. And I have Coy Biskins moving on. Getting third place. Casey Swiderski getting fourth. Aiden Valencia getting fifth. Lachlan McNeil getting sixth. And that is my 149 bracket. May chaos ensue.